This video is sponsored by PokemonStore.com, the best place to get yourself some TCGO code cards. They have literally everything from Vivid Voltage already up on stock to specific promo codes like Eternatus. Definitely check out the website and use the coupon code ZapdosTCG for 5% of your next order. Also, this video is sponsored by cardmarket.com. This is a platform I personally use every day. If you're from Europe, you're obligated to check out this website. It's fantastic. You can sell your own cards or purchase cards from people all across Europe. So definitely check out both of my sponsors. You're gonna help me out a ton. So thanks again for tuning in for this video. Enjoy. What's up YouTube, it's ZapdosTCG here and welcome back to another TCG battle video on my channel. Today it's time to be playing with Donphan, and as you all know, Donphan is one of my favorite Pokemon besides Blacephalon and Zapdos. So Donphan is actually I made a video on YouTube, I think in 2011, and my first video was about Donphan Prime using Earthquake, 60 on the active, and then 10 of the on every one of your bench Pokemon. This time around we doubled it, so power creep indeed. Our Earthquake is now dealing 120 damage, and we slap 20 damage to each of our bench Pokemon. This might seem bad, but knowing that Spiritomb can use Anguish Cry, the more damage it has, as well as this Phanpy being able to strike back for every damage counter on himself, this deck is legit. We have Mew to protect our bench from spreading archetypes, for instance, Inteleon or whatever. Just want to make sure that our bench is safe, and the Anguish Cry can actually dish out 310 damage with the help of Cape of Toughness, so that will help out a ton. Same scenario for Phanpy, you can buff that HP up. There's 3 copies of Cape of Toughness in here. And the good news about this archetype is that we are running Spikemuth, so you can use a retreat mechanic, put 2 damage counter on Spiritomb, then use Earthquake, and the following turn, Spiritomb could be able to one-hit KO everything in the game. So very nice indeed. There's also 1 copy of Fighting Dojo in here, because I don't know if you've seen it or not, because Earthquake is slapping 120 if you're behind. You're actually slapping 160 instead, and that's 320 on a lot of HP Pokemon, which is awesome. The good news with that is that you can get certain numbers done. Also, Earthquake one-shots Dedenne-GX, one-shots Crobat, one-shots Eternatus V, so even Pikaram and all that will go down, so I'm a huge fan of that. That's why we're also running Great Catcher to go after those Dedenne, and we also run 3 copies of Boss Orders. This is a 1-price deck that is very aggressive, and we're still relying on Oricorio. I think I use this in almost every 1-price deck as of late, because a lot of people are playing Power Plant, and you can draw a lot of cards and get your combo going. Even with Jynx, with the Omni Exposure, you can put 1 damage counter from one of the Pokemon to another one. So sometimes you hit on the bench with a Phanpy to strike out of nowhere, if assuming that they don't have Boss. We also run a couple of Marnie, so if you're going for the strike back, be sure to Marnie first, so the opponent doesn't have access to, of course, their boss's orders. Otherwise, your strategy goes down the drain. I think I've explained most of the cards in this list. We're going to be taking this deck out for a spin and see how good it actually is. So hopefully you guys will enjoy the video. If you're a fan of the channel, if you're a fan of Donphan in general, be sure to let me know by destroying that like button. And without further ado, let's find ourselves some opponents with a new 1-price deck. So lots of 1-price decks in the format right now. We have Charizard, which we explained yesterday. We have the insane Blacephalon deck as always, and now we have Donphan. So there's a lot of things we still need to check from the latest set. I'm trying to get a hold of some Colossal VMAXs because people want to see that as well. But first, the 1-price decks get my attention first. Alright, we are up against an opponent with a Charizard deck box. It's a Mega Charizard Y. We'll see what he has to bring to the table. We lost the coin flip, which is probably bad because we have the Dedenne and we want to draw our deck entirely so we can get the combinations going. Opponent will go first, and we start off. Hello, how you doing? We have a switch card. There's already a heart phase right there. Okay. Hello, you're in one of my videos. Congratulations. We're gonna start off with a Jynx, so he doesn't knock out our Phanpy here. He might already know what he's up against with this specific hand. If Jynx goes down, we have access to Oricorio-GX, but Great Ball could also find ourselves Jirachi, so we can switch to Jirachi and go from there. Okay, we are up against... You have a good deck. Why is it that every time I make a video, people are playing the same deck as myself? Yeah, it depends. Maybe he doesn't have a quick ball. Maybe we can donk him. I think Phanpy only slaps 10 damage, unfortunately. But we could find ourselves like Anguish Cry and switch mechanics, so we can slap enough damage on the Spiritomb. This list could also might enjoy like something like a Galarian Zigzagoon if you have room for that. Okay, there's a quick ball. The game is gonna last longer than I initially thought. Yeah, there's a Phanpy. Don't place down your 2 prizers in this specific matchup because that's not gonna help you out because the deck is running Great Catcher. Mew is also a very great way with side power. Okay, Cape of Toughness going down on the Spiritomb and even a switch card going along to that Phanpy. Okay. Saving on the bench, huh? Great Ball first, see what we have to work with. We have a Jirachi. Okay, let's go with this mechanic. We only need 1 energy to attack anyhow, so I'm eager to see if we something drop like a Quick Ball or whatever. Yeah, I don't know how to feel about this. We could switch to Jirachi and let that be a sacrificial pawn and then go from there. He only has 2 cards in hand. Is there a supporter in there? Maybe he whiffs on Donphan. He's still stuck in the active afterwards. So I'm gonna go with Jirachi and see what we are able to find with Quick Ball. Actually, with Research, that's good. The Research is good. I'm not gonna rely on Oricorio in this matchup. Also, getting rid of the Great Catcher is also not a good idea, but sure, we need to do it. We need to do it before he has a Donphan. We have Spikemuth, which we can make use of. There is a Boss's Orders, which could help out as well. Yeah, lots of options here. Lots of options. Also, I don't want to slap down my Dedenne just yet. But we could get a lead in the prize race if we do it like this. We're going to slap down a Spiritomb. We're going to be in the exact same scenario. So we'll see what that brings us. I'm not going to slap down Spikemuth just yet. We also can use Omni-Exposure. Sometimes that could be a way you can go with Strike Back. But I think Spiritomb has it covered for now. Yeah, Donphan does have a higher amount of HP, by the way. Yeah, we'll see what the opponent has. Maybe he's bricking 2 cards in hand. Or maybe he has already a Marnie. If he has a Marnie, he's only having access to 5 cards. Will there be a Donphan in there? It all depends on how high his Donphan output is. Like, how many does he play? Okay, the Marnie. Did predict the Marnie a little bit. And we'll see how we go from there. Also, don't... Oh, this is a crazy mirror match. We do have Donphan and a switch. So I wonder if he has his Donphan. Right now, we are slapping 150. He's slapping 120. We're going to put damage counters across our field, but you have to... Okay, Stampede, that's busted. That is busted. So what we are going to do is we're going to put this Cape of Toughness over here. I'm going to use this amazing fella over here. I'm going to go for Stellar Wish. We do have a switch card and another Cape of Toughness. Cape of Toughness only works on basic Pokemon, unfortunately. Yeah, I think I don't want to discard any of these cards. Now that I'm being honest. These are all very good. We can scoop up, go for Donphan instantly. Yeah, need to be tinning the deck. I'm gonna tin this. I'm gonna put this Cape of Toughness onto our Jynx to have more HP to buffer onto. We're gonna switch over and we're gonna resort to a Research. We have more gusting cards to say the least. If he resorts to something like the Dedenne, it should be good. We have another Phanpy. And this Spikemuth could also come in handy, but I think... Right now, let's go with the Building Spite. There we go. And also gonna slap Spiritomb down. Another Spiritomb right here. Spiritomb could be is able to one-hit KO almost everything right now. So let's go with the Building Spite. Damage onto ourselves. We could move the damage counters as we please. But we have to be careful of Jirachi, by the way. If we use that a lot, it's gonna be very crazy for us. I think I will just slap down here and go for Donphan Earthquake. Like, look at that. 120, 20 on everything. Let's see, what do we have to work with? We have another energy, so maybe we should have attached to the Donphan, but this guy could go crazy. Our Spiritombs are dishing out more damage. We cannot resort to too many Earthquakes. We already wasted 2 switches. Yeah, maybe he doesn't have a basic Pokemon anymore. Like 5 cards in hand. Okay, he does have Oricorio. We could target that with Boss's Orders with our Spiritomb. The Spiritombs will be able to dish out more and more damage. I'm a little bit afraid of the Mew because Mew can actually put 3 damage counters onto herself. Right now we have 110 HP. Don't think these lists run Stool Scrapper or not. Either way, we don't have any 2 prizes on our bench and he does. Also, we need to be finding the correct energy. In his case, he needs to find a Darkness energy or an Aurora energy. In our defense, we will evolve into Donphan. Also, Strike Back could be a nice way. You can dish out more damage. For instance, right now, he's slapping 60 damage, this little Phanpy. Okay, more to work with. Building Spite right there. Does he find an energy? Does he find an energy? Our field is looking pretty grim, though. I think I will go with the Omni-Exposure, put a Jirachi damage counter somewhere else. before it gets knocked out. Maybe putting it on, I don't know. I don't think he's gonna be able to one-hit KO us. He slaps 100 damage maximum right now. He could switch around, have a Scoop Up Net and an energy, so that means he's slapping 160. That could be dangerous, for sure. Okay, Omni Exposure, slapping himself to 120 if he puts the 1 damage counter from Spiritomb onto the other one. Is he gonna do that, or is he going to play it safe? Okay, he's gonna go very aggressively. Maybe he has... Okay, there's the attachment. Is that gonna be 120? Actually, 130, yeah. The Donphan survives, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, also, this is good news. We can heal off certain Pokemon. We can use the... If we use Building Spite, they're gonna get knocked out. So we don't want that. Mew is a very annoying fact about this. Yeah, we could scoop up, heal a lot of damage here. Omni Exposure, putting one from the Spiritomb on the Jirachi. Don't want to go overboard, don't want to get him any chance to do anything. Yeah, our Donphan will go down, which is not a bad thing. Let's pick up our Jirachi for now, not slapping it down again. And go for Marnie instead. Yeah, our bench will be slapped around with a lot of damage counters for sure. Okay, there's the Cape of Toughness for our other Spiritomb, which is nice. Cape of Toughness, not gonna slap down any more Pokemon here. I don't think we'll need more, since we can use Earthquake with our other Donphan once again. Also not gonna be going with Building Spite, since this is a low HP Pokemon. Earthquake! Everybody gets damage again. Also, you can slap down a Mew to protect yourself from spread mechanics. Okay, we're looking good, a 2-prize lead. He also cannot use something like the Mew to take care of Donphan and something else, because we do have our damage counters placed perfectly. So in a mirror match like this, you need to be thinking about where do you put your damage. So I'm enjoying myself with Donphan. Donphan back in the format. I've played Hit and Run Donphan as well. I think that was in the days of Plasma, I think. That was also a very interesting Donphan because you could hide behind like Robo Substitutes, Zakrams, Reshirams. That was very fun, to be honest. But right now, we're waiting it out. What is the opponent gonna do? He has access to Donphan, so we will need to strike with our Spiritomb. Spiritomb has enough damage onto himself in order to take care of that. We didn't slap Jirachi down just yet. Maybe that was a mistake, maybe it wasn't. We just need to find a Darkness or an Aurora Energy. Our deck is pretty thin, and we still have access to the Dedenne-GX if need be. And if we draw into something like a Boss's Orders, that will also be fine. That means we can take care of Oricorio. Also, we cannot switch around, or our active Pokemon gets damage counter, so it's also something to think about. Do we attack with the Donphan? Probably not, that's 120. Okay. Taking down the Jynx. Everything gets damaged though. Everything gets damage. So we cannot switch or we get damage counters onto ourselves. 5 damage counters, that's 160. That is enough. I'm gonna be promoting this fella for now. Okay, look at that. That's what you need. Building Spite over here. This attacks that attacks this. Don't need Jirachi, he can Marnie us again. I don't know. Yeah, this is fine. Let's go with Marnie. This is actually pretty good. The only thing we will need is like something, a boss to finish the game or whatever. There's the Dedenne to dig for that. Okay, we can also scoop up the Donphan, slap down the Jirachi again. I don't think he's gonna be able to snipe damage wherever he pleases. This guy does get a Building Spite. Just need to think about Mew pings. This is good. We are still safe with that. This is fine. Anguish Cry for enough damage. 160, perfect. The Cape of Toughness is very busted in this list, so our Spiritomb will be able to go crazy. Just need to find... We're probably going to end the game by bossing the Oricorio. We still have 2 Boss's Orders left. Jirachi can search for that. We have Scoop Up Nets. This is looking pretty good. We have a 2 prize lead. We shouldn't be able to lose this. We also have Scoop Up Net to get rid of damage counters, by the way. Okay. What now? Okay, he's going to attack with Spiritomb. Mew could be very crazy. If somebody doesn't place his damage counters correctly, you can get multiple prize cards with the Mew. Okay. He has a 2 prizer, which is also nice. We have a 2 prize lead, and he has a 2 prizer on the bench. This should be going from itself. We have 1 prize attackers left. The boss going down to Jirachi Communication. Maybe he thinks he's gonna leave us stuck in the active. I don't know. Maybe he wants us to attack with something else. Whatever's the case, we have 2 Spiritomb ready. The only thing we will need is a boss to end the game. How many Marnies in his discard pile? I think it's pretty similar list. Almost the exact same list, if I'm being honest. Okay, this is dangerous. Imagine us getting Tool Scrapper. You could have actually knocked out a Spiritomb, 2 of them at the same time with the Mew. Okay. Every Pokemon can knock him out. Even like a Stampede attack from Phanpy can knock out this. Oh yeah, not today. He removed 1 damage counter, so our Jirachi goes down. Totally fine by me. I wonder if he's playing Tool Scrapper or not. If it is that case, it would be sad. Building Spite over here. An attachment on this fella. Because we do hit for weakness on the Oricorio, doesn't matter. Great Ball, what do we get? Another Spiritomb, not necessary. Just gonna be thinning out the hand. Communication, finding herself Mew. Or maybe another Jirachi. How many switches do we have left? We have still 2 switches and a lot of Scoop Up Nets left. Just need to dig for a boss next turn. Yeah, that is our main concern. Digging for a boss. Let's go. Anguish Cry. If we get knocked out, we promote Jirachi. If we don't find boss, we Dedenne. That's how it typically will go in our scenario. So this deck is legitimately awesome. You have to think a lot with your damage placements. Other than that, definitely in this mirror match we got the upper hand because we had a better start. Also our Donphans are still safe. You can heal up your Donphans if need be. Only 2 prize cards left and he resorted to a 2 prize Pokemon. So in this kind of a match you want to avoid Oricorio and Dedenne as much as possible until you're in the late phases of the game. Okay, he's going to go with Donphan. Also, spreading damage on his field is a little bit nasty because now that is also creating Mew as a potential attacker, which is still in our deck. We've played out perfectly. We also have access to lots of switches and scoop ups. Dance of the Tribute. He's drawing out his entire deck. Probably want to go for the... I don't know if he's running Reset Stamp. This is looking like the exact same list, so he's probably digging for Marnie. 2 boss in his discard pile as well. And the Great Catcher. Don't know if he's playing 3 or 2. There is the Phanpy. Is he going to be spreading damage across the field? Whatever's the case, we need to find boss. There's still 2 of them in the deck. If we find 1, we win the game. Because we can use the Building Spite, put ourselves to 3 damage counters. That's 100. Hitting for weakness against Oricorio. Okay. Also, don't misplay with your Building Spite. Sometimes you could knock yourself out when you least expect it, so be careful of that, fellas. But other than that, you should be fine playing this deck. So here, Earthquake, everybody gets damage counters, look at that. Even Oricorio, unless it has resistance, but damage doesn't count with that. Come on, Jirachi, find your stuff. We have Quick Ball. Okay, we're gonna use Quick Ball to increase our chances. We have Jirachi. Okay, what next? 2 boss in here. We also can use Ordinary Rod. Oh yeah, maybe we should have used Ordinary Rod to get Oricorio back. Yeah, we can still do that though. Stellar Witch. Okay, here's the boss. Here is the boss. So we're gonna Building Spite. Yo, this was all mapped out. Well played. You have a good deck. Let's go. This was the exact mirror match here. Let's go. Anguish Cry. Bam! Okay, we mapped it out perfectly. So this is how the mirror match will go. Don't overbench your 2 prizers and you should be fine. Also getting the first attack of helps out a ton. So that damage that Donphan did for 1 energy is legit insane. We're going to be playing one more game with our classic Donphan, if you guys are up to that. So that actually was a longer game than I anticipated. So it's not like ADP, Alter Creation, Boss. These games are actually skill-based, and you have to think in advance before you act. So I do love that they're including that back in the game. Vivid Voltage, bringing 1 prizers back from the dev. Also, Whimsicott is something we still need to test out, as well as Cramorant. Okay, next opponent. Player Cup 1 box, Player Cup 2 box. Okay, Tails never fails. We lost the coin flip, unfortunately, which will mean the opponent will go first. We're a setup deck, so hello. Everybody's always saying hello. Very friendly on TCGO. This hand is ridiculously bad. Luckily, we did. Hello, we're gonna be friendly. Luckily, we did start with Jirachi. Okay, Crobat, weak to fighting. That's always something you want to see. If you see that, you're gonna be good. Great Ball, Eternatus. Is this Eternatus? Aren't they afraid of Colossal being in the format right now? Eternatus is a good matchup for us, typically. For behind in prize cards, 160, 320. We can finish the job with Side Power, so I wonder how this will go. The thing we will need is a better hand. Scoop Up Net, okay. Stellar Wish. Quick Ball, that's good. That is good. So we will use the Quick Ball. We can still use Stellar Wish Madness again. We cannot attack this turn, right? Right. Okay, we scoop up the Jirachi. We switch over. Let's go. Okay, that's not what you wanted to see. A boss? Really? Okay, we're getting more HP to our... Yeah... He's gonna attack next turn, so that's terrible. We need to find our Phanpy ASAP. So, the Dedenne first, hopefully some quick balls afterwards. Let's go. Okay, Phanpy's in the house. Spiritomb in the house. Quick ball, you have a good deck, thank you. Another Phanpy, need a lot of these to knock out those Eternatus. Building Spite. Yeah, play around with the Mew if you want. Saving our Jirachi and research. Ordinary Rod can shuffle back. Yeah, this is fine. We have communication. The only thing we need is an energy. We have research. We have Oricorio. This is a good hand. He can knock out whatever he pleases until his heart is content. Either way, we can boss Crobats. We can... Yeah, boss Crobats is probably the best way to go about this. We did have a 2-prizer on our bench, so I'm wondering if we should slap down Oricorio or not. We are slapping a max of 120 with the Fighting Dojo. That's 160. Still not getting the one-hit KO on the big bad Eternatus V Max. He also didn't use something like Marnie to get rid of our hand, which is fine. He's going to take a prize card. We're going to take a prize card. We're going to go back and forth, and we will take prize cards on bench sitters right there. Now that I think about it, Spiritomb is going to build up some Spire until he's ready. Our maximum damage output with the Spiritomb is 310. Slowbro, well, this is the Poison variant. Interesting for sure, because Poison can take care of our fellas very easily. Dark City, and the Mew goes down. How many switch cards did we use? 2 switches, 2 scoop up. Ooh, that's a little bit greedy for sure. Don't know if we're gonna get another switch card. That's why I'm promoting Phanpy for now. Okay, this is good. Phanpy. Communication. We can also go after all the 2-prize bench sitters. If we find some boss. There's only 1 boss in here. Okay. We're not gonna get far with that. Only 1 boss. Wow. We can use Oricorio, but I don't want to get more 2-prizers in here. Ah. Not what I wanted to see for sure. Building Spite. Yeah, do both. We're gonna get back these. Yeah, he could go after 2-prizers, so that's not a bad. That's not an option going for Oricorio. We have another energy. We have the Spikemuth, which could help out Spiritomb. Yeah, Spiritomb is gonna be able to dish out a huge amount of damage. Switching it over. Yeah. Let's go with Earthquake. Okay. Everything got damaged, which is fine. We can knock out Eternatus afterwards, and I think he's gonna have to attack with another Eternatus VMAX later. So we two-shot him, he one-shots us. That's how it goes. Like 240, that's fine. Spiritomb can finish the job, as well as an evolving potential Phanpy. Krogunk. Capture Energy. We'll see probably Trubbish or Krogunk. Nah, not Trubbish. He's playing the Galarian Slowbro V. Another Krogunk. Yep, as to be expected. He can actually take KOs by poisoning us, which is bad, for sure. Oh, all these switch cards and the research going to the bottom of the deck. The good news is we just need one energy to get the KO here. We do get the energy. We have Great Ball. Great Ball could find ourselves not a lot of things, to be honest. We do get 3 prize cards if we knock out this Eternatus, so at least that's good. Alright, folks. We are slapping a damage output of 130. That is enough to knock out this fella, which is awesome. So, attachment over there. Great Ball, finding ourselves. Donphan, good. Great Ball, finding ourselves. Phanpy. Gee, this Jynx. Jynx or another Phanpy. I think another Phanpy is definitely not bad. He could go after this, probably not gonna do that. Yeah, we're gonna wait with evolving until we're ready. Because he could go after the Donphan right now. I don't think he's gonna go after the Donphan, to be honest. Wanna have a freshly healed one. Let's go with the Anguish Cry and knock this fella out. 130. We get 3 prize cards. So prize raise wise, we're pretty okay. I don't know if he's gonna be playing another Marnie or not. He already played 2 of them. If that's the case, we might draw into a better hand. Something like Donphan Boss could be nice right now. We still have access to 2 boss, 1 in the prize cards, 1 in the deck. For Martial Arts Dojo, pretty sweet. Okay, there's a Marnie. Okay, we'll see what he does up next. Wonder if we should have evolved to the Phanpy or not, making ourselves a little bit reset stamp proof. But I didn't want him going after our Phanpy. This fella only slaps 160, so that would have not helped to take KOs here. He can poison us and knock us out, right? But then his Slowbro is in the active position, which we can one-hit KO with our Donphan. Don't underestimate that. If he doesn't do that, I think I want to go after this Eternatus. But there's only 1 boss left in our deck, which is the bad thing. Bench gets increased, 3 cards in hand. He already used 2 Crobat. Quick Ball probably will have access unless 2 of the Crobats are priced. Imagine. Yeah, he's just gonna have a Crobat left in the hand right now. Drawing 6 freaking cards. Probably digging for Marnie. Or maybe he's playing Reset Stamp. 2 Krogunk, which means the poison damage will actually rack up to 3 Krogunk. That's 70 damage. 70 damage with poison. That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay. We have Spikemuth, which is not gonna help. We have not a lot of things to work with, to be honest. 2 switches, 2 scoop ups. Rapid fire poison. Is he gonna retreat to something? Maybe he can retreat to a 1 prize Pokemon. It will not matter in this scenario. We need to set up 2 Donphan and find the bot. No! Don't do that. Spiritomb goes down regardless. We have not a lot to work with. Not a lot, for sure. This is bad. Yeah, we just get knocked out here. The Dark City was busted. Taking the prize cards. This is bad. This is bad. Spiritomb. Let's see here. Stellarish. We still have access to Martial Arts Dojo. So if we use the Mew, like we can Marnie right now, maybe find some of these cards. If we attack with the Mew and put 3 damage counters onto this Eternatus VMAX, we can one-hit KO him. If we find boss, we need a lot of stuff to work. Either way, there's still a lot of things left in the deck, so I'm gonna go for Marnie. Mew. Slapping this down. We can attach here. Get rid of the Cape of Toughness. Then slap down Spiritomb. Okay, let's go. No switch card, however. Building Spite. Oh man, probably should have played that out differently. I wanted to side power the Eternus VMAX, so if we would have found something like the Martial Arts Dojo in combination with Boss, we would have won. But with a hand like this, it's not even possible. So maybe he's stuck, maybe he doesn't have an energy. 3 energies being used already. Crobat. If he has an energy, he can then attack. Then he needs to find a boss to win the game. Scary for sure. Maybe our other strategy was better. Maybe. It's not the best hand in the world, for sure. Eternus VMAX. Does he have another Crobat to draw? Right now it's pretty crucial. Maybe he has a supporter. Crobat, that's his 4th Crobat. Definitely gonna see an energy here. The Toxicroak only has a 1 retreat cost, by the way. Unfortunately. Like even with Martial Arts Dojo, we slap 160, right? Maybe he doesn't, no energy in his hand, maybe? Who knows? Like Martial Arts Dojo gets us to 160. That's 320. Definitely needed that side power on that Eternus VMAX. Maybe I can still do it. Maybe he doesn't have an energy. Attachment going down to the Toxicroak. Boss. Okay, he takes the Dedenne down. That's bad. Whatever is going on right now, we can no longer win unless we like boss the Eternus and he's stuck for 1 turn. Maybe he doesn't have a switch card. Maybe he's not playing Hiding Dark Energies. Woo! Okay. Not a lot we can do. Not a lot we can do. Stellarish? Research. Ah, that's no boss. There's no boss in this hand. No boss in this hand means he wins because there's no way we can avoid a Dread End for a bazillion amount of damage. Yeah, unfortunately. It's like, imagine like the research going along. The dojo is here. We are just whiffing out on a couple of them. Maybe Galarian Zigzagoon could help out in this match. For sure. The deck is consistent, sure thing, but we are still not taking down the crazy Eternus VMAX. Only 2 damage counters short, which means we need 1 Galarian Zigzagoon in here, for sure. Well played. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video of Donphan Spiritomb. Definitely make room for 1 Galarian Zigzagoon, which will help you return this matchup like insanely. It's gonna help out for sure. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to mouse the like button. As always, subscribe for more content. And also, if you haven't noticed, I'm sponsored by 2 amazing companies. We have PotownStore.com. If you're looking for Vivid Voltage code cards, you can use the coupon code TCG for 5% of your next order. So definitely order a couple of Vivid Voltage because there's a lot of cool one-price decks in that. And also, if you are from Europe, be sure to use the website cardmarket.com. This is a website where you can buy cards as well as sell your own cards to people all across Europe. And there's a coupon code for €5 on the screen right now. If you're the lucky person that got that, be sure to let me know in the comments below. Anyhow, thanks again for watching another video, and I'll see you guys in the next video very, very shortly. Thanks again for watching. Peace out.